Well, I don't mean to minimize this, but it certainly could have been worse. So here's where I am. This nacelle is just taped on right now because the two spars pulled loose. But otherwise, it's fine. Okay. This wing is fine. There's a little bit of a blemish underneath. The fuselage is largely in good shape. It is weakened right here because that's where the two pins are. So that can be fixed. This is certainly the worst of it right here. So there are 3 or 4 ribs that are broken, and the sheathing and the spar. Not quite sure how and where the spar fit. But then on this end, here's a full spar, but it clearly ends at this rib with just half a spar. So peel back the top, and that's a relatively minor fix. This one is, of course, more energetic, but I don't think there's any reason why it can't be done. The motor, I suspect it hit the edge of a small roof, and I suspect that this part is what hit the roof, and then the eave of the roof just poked right in there, and that part cartwheeled down freely. Of course, the motor would break right where I put all the cooling holes, which I think would normally be strong enough, but when you fly into a building, what do you want? So the firewall needs to be rebuilt, and that needs to be put back on. This propeller broke. The nacelle, the curved part of the nacelle is still fine. As you can see, I fixed the other part once already. So there it is. The flight video does not show entirely. It comes towards me. You see the wings start to rock as it's coming towards me. I'm not controlling that. I don't know what's doing that. It wasn't going back and forth like one motor was powering and the other one wasn't. So I cannot explain that. And you'll see it flying over the school building, rocking. And then what it finally did, if I can explain it like this, it's going away from me and it's rocking, and then it did a fairly abrupt wing over like that. Not a twist, but a wing over. So the big mystery is what was happening. You see the pictures of the battery. The flight battery was still at 377s. The transmitter was fine. It was still at like 4.9. It had good batteries in it that John had loaned to me. But certainly it wasn't beeping. It was in good shape. So I think all the signals were there. I don't have a clue. Maybe you do. But I'm certainly up for fixing this. It will not look as good close up, but I got my heart in the job to get this back up in the air. I see that iCare is still iCare, however it is. They still sell them, so on a brighter day, I'd like to get one. But then again, my goal is to get this one back up and flying. 2 lovely flights, great fun. Not unlimited vertical, but plenty of get up and go.